Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is RemovableSanity, and today I'm reviewing Swordship on the Series X, developed by Digital Kingdom and published by Thunderfall Publishing. So what is Swordship? Swordship is a futuristic, light, fast dodge 'em up which attempts to revise the traditional arcade shooter. The premise is that after global warming, humanity has taken refuge in 3 gigantic underwater cities at the bottom of the ocean. Those that were expelled from the cities barely survive on the burned lands above. The underwater megacities exchange millions of containers loaded with goods every day over the surface. You take command of an ultra-fast boat who can steal these precious containers in order to deliver them to your fellow banished. Rob the rich to give to the poor. The game boasts tactical gameplay in which you dodge attacks to survive and trick your enemies into killing each other. A variety of ship variants and playstyles, RNG-like upgrade system, and randomly generated levels. First up is accessibility. With regards to accessibility, there is only subtitles, and here they can be turned on or off. The game does allow remapping of the buttons, but not the thumbstick precision. Visually, there are no colour tone options, and when there's mass carnage on display, things can get visually hectic for those with visual issues. You can adjust the warning distances and acceleration of your swordship, which will give you more time to react, but nothing more. This means in general, if you have motor skill issues or visual issues, you really won't be able to play this. Fingers crossed some of these issues are patched later with more accessibility options. Next is gameplay. The gameplay starts with you taking control of your swordship, a yellow Wipeout style watercraft that uses its small size to steal lost containers on the ocean. The big difference here is that you cannot shoot. Because of this, you have to use fast, precise movements to dodge incoming attacks and lead them to kill each other. Using speed, you trick the enemy drones, missile turrets, mine deployers, and super cannons, amongst others, into killing each other. It sounds simple, but it's far from it, as this involves, for example, letting mines track you, leading them to other enemies, or turrets from other sides locking onto you and quickly speeding away right at the moment they fire, killing each other. Drones require you to lead its spherical blast radius towards a turret so it will wipe it out. Doing multiples of these elements create combos which often lead to big score bonuses, which in turn help you get unlocks, new aspects like permanent upgrades, weather conditions, different ship abilities, and even different difficulty settings, along with concept art. Whilst navigating the relentless ocean floor, you do have an ice up your sleeve with the ability to dive. This allows your craft to temporarily submerge beneath the water and is your get out of jail free card when things get really hectic. Time it right and it'll save your skin. Get it wrong and you're vaporized in the blink of an eye. Like dodging, precision of when you use it will be paramount. Also, depending on your ship type, enemies sometimes drop energy, which after a number collected means you can use a ship's wide area attack. Of course, all of this is useless if you're not doing your job of stealing the containers that will keep your people alive. To do this, you need to pick them up, and this is done by placing your swordship in the direct lane of said container in order to pick it up. Thankfully, this is easy as it appears as a bright yellow line on the screen, which if you do, you collect it in no time. With your container in your possession, you then have 2 options. First is that you can use it as a bomb to wipe the screen of enemies, or you can bank it, which means waiting until a drop-off point appears on screen and hovering there for a few seconds. Banking it will help give you more options once you have completed a level. Here you can use the container to boost your score or provide an RNG upgrade that could help you in further levels. One big element to understand is that once all your lives are lost, you are back to the beginning of the game, not the stage, regardless of difficulty. Online leaderboards are available after completing a run in every city without losing your available lives and getting a game over. This simple but intertwined set of actions and random generated choices makes the game hard to pin down, as one run could be the easiest thing you have done, only for a single mistake to make it horrendously challenging. Up next is graphics. The game's visuals are a superb, smooth, cel-shaded graphics and stylized transitions that make the game a joy to behold. Big, bright fonts pop up every time you do something awesome, with slow motion close-ups for more explosive results. There are 3 main sectors you'll be playing across regardless of difficulty, with each showcasing their own individual style and selection of enemies. The low poly graphics that burst with colour, or the brisk zip of the animation, really is something to see, and when there is a large number of enemies on screen, colour is a wash of style. However, the biggest visual impact is the boss at stage 4, which takes up the entire screen with size and attacks. Keep an eye for visual cues before being shot is paramount here. Enemy design is somewhat varied, however the real game changer is the weather, which can drastically alter the visuals in a blink of an eye. There are visuals options on the Series X version, but the frame rate maintains a perfect 60 frames per second, with the industrial periphery altering between cities and the colour of the seas moving through several pastel shades. Finally, it's sound. The game has a superb ambient techno soundtrack that really works well with the futuristic style the game is going for. This switches up depending on the stage so as not to get too repetitive, but as there are only 4 stages, this will depend on how often you go through them. The combat is punchy and deep, with explosions being the most impactful of all the sounds. Dynamic sound is here when listening for pitch changes when it comes to mines or guns charging up. But this can almost be hindered when there's multiple attacks coming at you all at once. My recommendation would be a good quality soundbar or headset to really get the best of those tones as you stylishly show off your dodging skills. This leads me on to the rating of the game. Now, I rate games in order of avoid, on sale, great purchase and must own. My rating for Swordship is on sale. Whilst the game can be fun and slightly addictive, it is a bit repetitive due to its limited stages, and because it's about precision, this can be a hindrance due to its inability to refine the thumbstick controls. The game is currently priced on Xbox at $16.99 or approximately $20, and depending on your skill and patience would give you about 4+ hours worth of gameplay. However, with the upgrades, other difficulties, additional outfits to unlock, you can add another 4+ hours to the mix. Whilst I did enjoy my time with this game, I did find the jump in difficulty a little frustrating. It's clear this is a game geared towards precision experts who enjoy the open-ended challenges and fast-paced action, one for which I'm not, but you may very well be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I do hope you like this review, and if you do, please like, share and subscribe if you so wish. And if you would like to put some notes or even just a comment in the comment section, I do like reading them. Anyway, have a great time gaming, and I'll see you all again soon.